There's a type of rice that you can buy from any grocery store. It says extra fancy. It doesn't mean anything. When it cools down, it freaking tastes like wax. And nobody wants to eat that, and you deserve something better, okay? Please, if that's what you have been eating all along, let's get into how to choose the perfect rice that's as good as any rice you taste in a fancy Japanese restaurant or Chinese restaurant or any Asian restaurant that tastes like the right rice. And even after it's cooled, it still tastes amazing. Not like this. Hello everyone, this is Weina. Welcome to What's for Dinner today. This morning, Danielle made some rice for us along with some miso soup, and she just came back from Japan, and guess what? She's so spoiled with all the good rice in Japan, and she felt like, this rice I have always been eating tastes like wax now. So today we're gonna show you how we can eat the perfect rice, maybe not as perfect as the ones in Japan, but close enough. We can make good rice in the US as well. There are just a few things that you have to pay attention to. So let's get to it right now. There are 3 points that you have to pay attention to pick the right rice. First of all, do not choose any rice that is produced in the US because most of the US rice are GMO. The most common one that you can find in the grocery store, even though they say it's Japanese rice, which is cow rose. It is a product of California, which is in the US. So after it cools, you can taste the texture of the rice just go horribly wrong. So that is not very good, especially if you're making sushi, which you will be using cold rice. You can choose product of China, you can choose product of Japan, you can choose most available product of Thailand. But most of the Thailand rice will refer to the second point, which is they are long grain rice. They smell very great, it's very fragrant, but the texture is a little less chewy and full than the short grain rice, which you can commonly find the Chinese short grain rice or the Japanese rice. They tend to be short grain and they are great for making porridge, for making sushi, but they probably won't go very well if you're eating greasy food, which is the second point. What type of rice, long grain or short grain, they have their best partner, which depending on what dish you're making, for example, if you're eating a greasy dish, for example, a greasy stir fry or something, it's best to go with long grain because it kind of absorbs and its dryness balance out the greasiness of the dish that you're eating. But it wouldn't be very good for sushi because you're purely relying on the texture of the rice, the taste of the rice, for example, fish or tofu that you put on top of it. So it's very simple and it's very dependent on the quality of the ingredients that you use. The third point most people probably know is that after winter, usually in March-ish, that you will be able to buy new crop rice from the grocery stores, which new crop generally tastes much better than the old crop. So to sum it up, the first thing you have to pay attention to when you're buying rice is to check on the back. Always see what's the country of origin that it's produced. Not product of USA. You can choose product of Thailand, which is more available in normal grocery stores than product of China or product of Japan. And for Japan, I find the ones that are produced in Hokkaido makes the best sushi rice. But that's just my personal preference. You might have to check your local grocery store availability and just try it out. But please remember, no product of USA, and that you can usually dodge the bullet of terrible tasting rice. So second of all, keep in mind that different rice variety pair well with different dishes. To keep it short, greasy food usually pairs better with long grain rice, which is very fragrant but a little bit dry on the texture, which balance out the greasiness. Third point is that you will want to buy the new crop when they become available in spring. I suppose you're really good at cooking rice already since you cared so much about rice and clicked into this video to watch the tips and tricks about rice. But just in case you don't know, here's a little tip for you. When I make rice, I like the rice and water ratio to be 1. For example, when I'm making the rice, I'll take the same cup that I measured out 1 cup of rice, and then I'll take the same cup to measure 1 cup of water. And then that usually gives me a very clean but just the right amount of moist in the rice. I usually make the best rice out of that way. And each grain separates by itself. And that's my favorite type of rice. Let us know what you think. If you have followed our recipe, we would like to see what you make. How you can do this is to show us on Instagram by using the hashtag down below. I hope you enjoyed this video and good luck making great rice. We would like to know what's your favorite rice, the brand or the type of rice. Please comment down below and let us know. Maybe this information will help others to pick out their right rice. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos like this. If you find this helpful and can help others, please share, and that will also inspire us to keep making videos like this. If there's anything that you want to know more about in the kitchen, please let us know. Comment down below and we'll always get back to you. We're updated weekly. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye!